Hey, Brian Paul here. Hey, I understand you're a little bit behind, you're a little bit frustrated and worried. No worries. You got a whole team here to help you, and you're not the first student to ever fall behind, especially in this this weird, difficult year. I know I've fallen behind a little bit myself because I've been sick lately. At least I feel that way. Okay. A couple things. We talked to your mom. We're going to hook you up with some contacts that I want you to get a hold of. Those people can help. You probably don't even realize it because you're at the house and all you see is just right there. But Epic's a huge organization. We have lots of resources. So we're going to start throwing some resources at your way. This plan of improvement is definitely one of them. What it is when we get you on this plan, it allows me to kind of do some things I might not normally do. Okay. And make things a little bit easier on you and get you rolling. And so that's what we're here to do. So on this sheet, don't really worry about it. This is the plan of improvement that we send to most students. Okay. It just talks to that you're behind. You've been identified as being behind. We got to remember that you do show up on reports. Okay. You show up on not only my principal's report, but also on, there's people you don't even know, MDIs, and they're kind of like superintendents, and there's either farther up people. That you show up in reports, and what got in trouble was that your number of hours you're engaged. So we need to get you more engaged, and I'm going to show you what to do with that. Okay, so this is just kind of your standard form. It talks about we're going to use some of your different tools, and we're going to bring you up, and we're going to kind of monitor you for 14 days and see how things are going. I think it's going to be a positive thing. Okay, now let me show you what I've made up for you. This is your plan, and it has down here. Let me see if I can kind of pull this down a little bit. It's kind of acting up on me. There we go. Okay. So basically what I have here is I have like 2 weeks worth of work. Okay. And if this works well, I really think I really think it does. If this works well, we can kind of keep rolling with this. Okay. Now, by that I mean there's going to be two parts to it. One of them is going to be your Epic Essentials. We're going to get that knocked out. That's something that Epic is really passionate about. Is they require to be 20% of your grade. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I think you'll like Freckle. I'm excited about you getting to Freckle because I think if you do well in it, I think we can just definitely like replace your core with that and work in that, and even use IXL to boost them up. So I think this is something that we could continue through the rest of the year. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to basically give you 1 point in pace, because like say you're at 20%. Let's say we work for the rest of the year and or the rest of the semester, and we get up. I think we have about 40 days left. Okay, we can add that to your core. We can do some other things, and we can give you up above pass. Okay, we got to justify it. We got to show progress on your all those reports I told you about. So no worries. Okay, now we're going to use these IXL sheets. Now to do the IXL, what you're going to need to do, let me just kind of show you. You're going to need to go through Clever. Okay, and this is going to be the teacher version of Clever, so don't kind of panic or don't worry a little bit, but it's not usually not going to look like that. I recommend going through Clever. I recommend just typing in IXL. Okay, I think yours is going to show up a little bit. Mine has a ton of stuff. It's going to be the single sign-on IXL. As you see it there, you're going to click on that. That's going to open you up. Once again, we're going to be taken to the teacher side of it. Okay, now on here, what you're going to have is you're going to have basically once it's open, it's open. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go to your report. So we go back to our report over here and see there's our little sheet. And then all you need to do now is just click on that, and it should open up your IXL. Okay, now as you get in your IXL, what you're going to do is you're going to answer these questions. If you get them right, it's good. Okay, now you can get them, if you get them wrong, it's going to give you an explanation. Okay, now on your sheet here, what you'll find is you'll find little YouTube videos. You can open those up. Okay, during the pandemic, remember there's actually it's kind of done something that's really kind of cool. What I found out is that during the pandemic, a lot of teachers are using IXL because it's a good program for one, but a lot of them have recorded YouTube videos and put them online. And so I've just copied and pasted those in there, and then to help you out. You can watch these. They're there to help you. That's not really your grade. It's just there to assist you. The grade comes from getting your IXL lesson done. And once again, you have to have it open through Clever. If it's not open through Clever, you're not going to sign into it. That allows you to sign in. Then all you got to do is click. Okay, open it up, and you can get to work. Now, watch what happens to the score over here as I get them right. Okay, 0.5. Okay, I like this. See how that point is going up? 0.3. Okay, it's going up, and eventually, what you're going to get is you're going to get a. I'm good at these. I've done these before. So 3.75. Yes. Okay, there we go. Eventually, you're going to get a little badge. And that's what we want to see, because that's what's going to show up on our principal's report. It's going to show up as badges earned. Okay, that means you've been working, and that's what she's going to look for. Let's see if I can pull one up. 2.5, negative 0.25. Oops, incomplete answer. Negative 0.25. Okay, and I think I missed one. Negative 0.37. And it's going to pull up a little badge, and we're almost there, 89, and then we'll have to figure that out. Now, also remember that you can use your phone as a calculator, okay? If you're going to do that, I'm going to put a little link on there for Mathway, and that Mathway link will help you out if you don't have a calculator. If not, we can get you one. But all you do is just divide 31 by 40. Okay, 31 by 40, that would come up with your math there. Negative 89 point, divide 31 by 40, and you have it. Okay, eventually you have a little badge. Once that badge pops up, you know you got it. Okay, now, the way I like for you to do this is you can do it, like if you want to do math on Monday, Tuesday, English, Wednesday, science, Thursday, social studies, you can do that. Okay, right now, the core is your math and English. Okay, that's what state tested, and that's what EPIC really pushes. Now, to get to these Mastery Connect deals, once again, you're going to have to go through Clever, and this is where it gets kind of tricky. And what you got is you got this Renaissance app. Okay, now it's the big R, and I couldn't see it because I got so much stuff on there, but it's going to pull you here. And once again, it's going to look a little bit different, but what you're going to do is you're going to go to Freckle. Okay, and Freckle is where we're going to do your EPIC Essentials. Okay, that's what I talked about, 30 minutes a day. You're going to work there. Now, also in here, you're going to have, and I'm going to put in Mastery Connect, and it's this little like green thing right here. It looks really kind of, see, there's your Renaissance app. That's where you go to get the Freckle. And your little Renaissance app, I got so many, it's just difficult to kind of see. You're going to go to Renaissance. Oops, I'm sorry, not Renaissance. You're going to go to Mastery Connect. And in Mastery Connect, you're going to go in there, and once you get to Mastery Connect, you're going to enter that code. Okay, and we're pulling up all my teacher stuff, but it'll be, here, I'll just show you what it's going to look like anyway. Okay, Student.Mastery Connect, here's what it is. You're going to enter your code right here. Okay, enter that test ID, you'll be able to take it. After that, if you need help with your student ID, it should be the BH, that number. I'll put that on your little sheet. But we're going to count that extra because that's one of the things that really shows up, and just do well on that one. It's only 5 questions. It's not that difficult. Okay, but we have a plan. You know, your mom reached out to me. We did some talking, and I think this is going to really, really work. Okay, I excel. I've had kids that were just hating math. Is what's difficult. Okay, being an EPIC is difficult, but math is especially difficult because you don't have people there to help you or people to work with. Okay, but just learning to work on your own is the key. Mathway, your phone, using the calculator on your phone will super help. But iExcel does a great job of explaining the language. I had a girl last year that was going to quit. She's a senior to get through geometry. You know what? She got an iExcel and she blew it up. And she told me that she liked it because it teaches her the language. And I've had multiple students tell me that. So I think it's a good thing. I'm here to help. I would like to meet with you next week to Zoom. We'll try to do that later on in the week. We're starting our semester test. I might go ahead and get you done early. Okay. They're opening up on Tuesday, I think. But I like to get you done early. And we can use that as work too. And by work, I mean time and curriculum. That's going to show up in the report. Riley, you're at a spot where a lot of EPIC students have been. Okay, it's frustrating. These are really, really a weird time. It's the biggest obstacle in EPIC is learning that there's people there to help. Okay, once we get going, we're going to have those classes. They're going to be returning. That'll probably be after Christmas, but you're welcome to take part of those. I'm always there to Zoom with you. You got people in here to help. We will talk to you later, Briley. Have a great day. Bye-bye.